Hey Internet, it's Halcoon. So about 8 years ago, I made this little Minecraft video that got a lot of attention. Right now it has about 12 million views. Thanks a lot, by the way. I just wanted to talk about what's going on and give an update to the 11,000 people that stuck around all this time. In short, I made a game. In one of my videos I talk about code death and how after a game is made, the code that was used starts to die this slow death. If left untouched, code will atrophy to the point where it's unusable, and often it's just less effort to make a new game than use the old code. Well, last year I was granted this awesome opportunity. I was able to legally procure the source code of a favorite game I played when I was a kid, and I ported it to Windows. The game is called Rules of Engagement, where you take command of a starship and battle aliens via this faux touchscreen interface. When the game came out in 1991, Star Trek Next Gen was all the rage, but touchscreen interfaces still had a long way to go. One of my goals was to drag this code, kicking and screaming, into the 21st century to see if I could make it run again on modern systems. It took about a year's worth of work, on and off, but I like to think I accomplished my goal. The game itself runs just like its DOS predecessor. The mission files are even compatible between the two. I've improved it in two very important ways though. First, if you have a computer that supports it, you can actually use a true touch interface. And second, the game has a theming system that runs in 4 times the original resolution. That means if some enterprising player is so inclined, he could easily make his own Starship touch interface he might be a little bit more familiar with. The game is quite immersive for the time, and even now the underlying simulation is quite advanced. You can control your crew allocation for damage control and deal with communications across a solar system that's limited by the speed of light. Sometimes you'll need to create little battle groups and command them to take on enemy fleets. Rules of Engagement also comes with a mission builder, so you can make your own scenarios, star systems, aliens, and fleets. In turn, you can share these missions with your friends. The game is in early access right now in itch.io. You can download the demo for free, and the theme system is completely unlocked in that version. It also comes with a sample mission to try out. Due to its DOS history, it does come with an old school manual that's a bit hefty. I've linked to a playthrough of the demo in the doobly-doo below, along with a link to the itch.io page. As it's in early access, the graphics are a little in flux, but the engine's pretty solid, so feel free to give it a spin. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and if you have any comments or questions, or have an old DOS game you'd like me to port to new systems, leave me a note in the comments or on Twitter, and I hope to see you guys around.